New Mexico State, came in here after losing 3 in a row and played really hard, and they played really smart. They didn't lay down, and because of that, they feel good about the win. And I thought we really tried to defend. It was nice to see Jeremy get something going offensively. I thought he played really well. I thought the fact that we didn't turn it over in the first half, given the fact that we had a 16 rebound differential in the first half, was the biggest stat of the game, that we took care of it. We did respond and go back and try to rebound it in the second half. We were down 16. I think we ended up down 21, so they outboarded us 5. It's a good rebounding team. And we're not a great rebounding team. And as a result, the turnover category is always going to be huge with our team. The ability to get to the line and keep the other team off is always going to be huge with our team. And shot selection is going to be good with our team. I thought that it was very good for a half. I thought we got a little outside of ourselves with a couple possessions with shots in the second half. But overall, it's a good win. And I think the key message is that this win means nothing when we go back to their place. We've done it long enough, and we understand the series well enough. Hopefully we got enough veteran players that understand it, that will be a different group when we go to their place. And we're proud of the win. It's who we are, and we tried to play the 3 big guys tonight, knowing that was going to be an issue. And Bohannon broke his nose, I guess, 5 minutes into the game. He said he wanted to go back in and play. We didn't have a mask for him. I didn't feel comfortable with him going back in and playing without the mask. We tried him for a couple minutes there early, but I could tell he was a little bit shy on the one post-up that the other kid had, so we took him back out. But to his credit, he wanted to go back in. I thought Wayne Portlotten gave us some really solid minutes defensively, but not on the glass. And Claude had opportunities offensively. We just get 3 different things from these 3 guys. If we could put them all together, we'd have us one hell of a player. And then we're hoping that Bohannon develops into that player one day, but he's still young, and still thin, and still growing, and still trying to figure a lot of things out. But to his credit, he's making progress and getting a little better. But we gave Claude a bunch of opportunities offensively that he converted through our first 4 games. He struggled with it tonight, but we'll continue to do that with the minutes that he gets. We started rebounding down with our guards. And, Jeremy, we talked about him offensively, but defensively, he was our help guy. We didn't give a lot of help off of Gillenwater all night long. He's a fine player. And I thought Julian did a really good job on him, and Gabe McCulley the minutes that they had. But Jeremy was providing all the help on all these screen and rolls off a small forward, something that we hadn't done, but he was able to get it into the game. A lot of fill on dribble penetration came from Jeremy as a result. And, we're getting to a point where we can implement more things defensively that we've done. We don't want to have to rely on 12 for 24 from the 3-point line to win. We probably took more than we've taken in our first 5 events here. Probably pretty close. 24 attempts, thank God they went in. That gave us a little confidence, and I thought their man-to-man got a lot better too in the second half than it was in the first half. They really did a great job defensively in the second half and bothered us. But when shots go in, it always looks better. Well, just something that we wanted to experiment with. We've looked at different guys. We looked at Jeremy, we looked at Gabe on those 4-man matchups. Julian's been really good in practice at all spots. I love his versatility, and the guy literally is as good a defender as I've coached. And it's because his motor runs, and he worries about his assignment. He's shown us that he can guard 1 through 4. And that's something that we wanted to look at tonight. I thought he did a great job. I just feel like our students are so important to what we're trying to build here. And I wanted our players to understand how important they are. That's why we've demanded that they go to class and be there on time and be there with them, so that they'll respect them and want to come watch them. And then we wanted them to recognize the students in their participation tonight and encourage them to come back, because they were great tonight. We learn something every night out. We really do. But we learned good things tonight. Good things, really positive things defensively. We learned that that our guards rebounding is going to be a very important part of our team. They're going to have to all year long. I learned something from Bohannon that he wanted to go back in with a broken nose. I thought that was huge on his part. Jeremy Williams, I thought, got more comfortable, and that was encouraging. We were questioning what role he needed to play offensively, but he did. I thought he played smart, played well. I thought we played more unselfish tonight, which was important as well. I like that fact. So we're getting a little better. We haven't even discussed it. I'm sure they probably are. You'd have to ask them, but I can tell you that with New Mexico State coming up, that was never ever addressed. I didn't even know what time we were leaving. I had to ask somebody in the locker room when we're going and what our schedule is tomorrow. But my guess is that this is going to be a real challenge for them. I don't care how excited they are. I know who we're playing. And we haven't been away from the Haskins Center yet, and that's always an adjustment as well. Every new team has to learn to win at home, but then they've got to learn to win on the road. This will be a neutral site before we go back over to New Mexico State, so maybe that will help us. But we've got 3 formidable teams up there, and we're going to have to play even better than we did tonight. I think that was a tremendous advantage for us.
Was it?
Yeah, I think this was a team that spent a lot of energy against 2 quality opponents on the road. And we were practicing on Sunday while they were flying, okay? We were resting Sunday night while they were leaving the practice probably fairly late. I think the fact that we had our legs, that we've been here sleeping in our own beds, didn't have to regroup academically in the whole bed, was a tremendous advantage.